Right. Yes, party people, I am back, part 12. About 4 hours later than I expected to be here. But hey, we could probably get in 5, 6 hours today to hopefully get everything that I need to get done to get this car ready to go. But we kind of have a miscommunication on this radiator, man. There's a no leak tolerance on radiators. Anything coolant, no, it's not supposed to leak at all. Taking the risk of blowing your engine. So I don't do it. I don't know why. This is hard to understand. But anyway, we did some engine mounts yesterday. We got the transmission in. We're working on the wiring. I'm going to do that first. And then we're going to put the interior the rest of the way together. The owner will be here in a few minutes to finalize his decision on the radiator. And we'll proceed from there. Got some more wiring to do on getting the speedometer and stuff to work. It's a little more difficult on the 95 and older cars when you're dealing with a transmission that is newer than 95. So let me get some power here and get to work on soldering these electrical leads in so that we can get this thing where it'll start, give you a reverse light, and also give you a speedometer. So I'm gonna set this here while I go get my charging port. Timber! We're all the way down there, the engine mount down here. This thing's been standing pretty good. I'm gonna do my soldering first, then I'll put the thing on the charger. So let me change my shirt. I don't want to ruin this shirt. Ah. I think I'm behind the owner's camera, changing my shirt. Shouldn't be a big deal. Went to Home Depot, got myself a 12-foot cord. I'm sorry, 15-foot extension cord. I don't want to get nothing too long. I don't need nothing too long. But I need something long enough to run my soldering iron gun thing there. My heat gun. I'm using heat gun soldering things. And let me grab it, get to work. I got the reverse wire plug ready to solder, and I have the starter circuit ready to solder. So I should just be able to heat those up and move forward from there. All right. Ugh. That's the starter circuit thing there. Do 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 do. The flux is flowing. Now I got to do the same thing to this wire here. Man, I don't know if this wire is not long enough. I think I need longer wire. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some longer wire. That's not going to be long enough. This, well, no, it might be long enough. Yeah, I'm going to say it's long enough. Way I'm going to route it a little different than normal. And the heat shrink did good. None of the wire strays are sticking out. All right. I thought I had some pliers here. Here they go. Trying to get the burrs down on it so we don't have any wires trying to poke out of the heat shrink. I went and looked at an 850 and an 850R today. The owner was thinking about selling them because he can't get his AC cold. And I told him I could probably solve that because those cars' AC is normally ice cold. My phone's right over there pointing at you. So we're going to try to work on that AC in a couple days. See if we could get that ice cold for him. Then he may keep the cars instead of selling them. But yeah, I can normally get those ACs to blow. Gosh, man, I've had mine down to 38 degrees before. Two down, one to go. You mean out of sight? Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. Nita says she wants to be out of sight. Well, I like to feel the connection after I do it to make sure I don't feel any loose wires poking through the starter connection there. Almost burnt that one. It's actually smoking a little bit. Alright, these other wires, you got to decide if you want to heat shrink them or just tape them up. Water shouldn't reach these things. These things are so far up in the wire loom here. When you pull that rubber thing out, I normally pull them in there, tape them up. Those wires are not connected to any kind of computer because the computer's gone, and we just flow with it like that. So we should be good to just let them get sucked down the connector loom here. Do, do, do. Yeah, this loom is kind of rotted away being here in the desert. Honey, we got some of this stuff here, right? Just plastic stuff here for wires?
Yeah.
In the trailer, right? Mm-hmm. Let me go get that. Because this stuff is bad. Alright, headed out to the trailer. But this is what we have here, folks. I pulled all the loose wires down there inside the rubber piece. I'm going to tape that closed. I'm going to get some more of this stuff, put this on the wires. Then I'm going to zip tie this up around this connector here and run it under the cables. Put the cables in, run it under the cables and plug it in. I usually run it all the way down close to the O2 sensors, but this one's a little shorter, so not gonna run it down that far. Let me go get you guys some power so my battery on my phone doesn't die. You guys are officially charged up. Do 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 do. I was looking for wire lint.
it's in the blue bin.
All right, we are looking for electrical tape. Yep, we got it. We got some of this fabric tape. Can't remember who gave me that, but this stuff is really good. And we got electrical tape after we get this loom stuff on there. Man, it feels like it's 100 degrees in that sun out there in Vegas. It's only supposed to be like 81, 82 degrees right now. Let me get my scissors. Or shears, whatever you should call them. Anywhere this stuff is falling apart, I guess I'm gonna cut it off all the way down to the tape because it looks bad. All the way down to the tape piece. All the way up to this rubber thing. Do. Trying not to cut the wires I just put together. And that piece is taped together, so it's trying to hold. Do. Put a piece this small one here. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe Harbor Freight. I probably should retardinator wire conduit. Probably should have. Got some small too. This is kind of medium, I call it. Do-do-do-do. I'm gonna cut half of these wires back that's in the way of this conduit and splice. Some more space in my conduit. Do-do-do-do. Alright, took it down to the last conduit. Ready to tape it up. Got a little swell where my starter wire circuit is. Alright. So what are you and Samantha doing? You help her choose a hotel, or did she need help?
I'm not trying to get see a hotel near Riverwalk is near the zoo.
Those are all sold out. I just told you that an hour
I
ago.
found one for 167.
167? That's a lot. She can afford that?
No, but I can help her a little bit.
Okay.
There's one left at Manager Hotel 4-star.
How are you guys?
Hello.
What's happening?
Man, there ain't no such thing as a minor coolant leak.
No?
And this thing is over here. You can see it if you go on that side and look down on it. That's what I tried to send you a picture of.
Can I lean on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing is, to me, it's
What am I looking
showing
at?
its face. All of this white stuff down there. It's
Oh,
cool.
I gotcha. I see.
Yeah. And I've seen these just pop off like
Gotcha.
that shape, that shear off. It's you say it hadn't been leaking much, but they just get worse.
Yeah, I think then let's do it. Oh, the thing I was telling you about, there was a line that went right across here.
A coolant hose?
Yeah, little
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so
That's
on
new.
the back of the turbo, there's a crooked one, and I seen it. It's a little.
It's about 4 inches long, just a little.
Just a straight one?
Yeah.
All right, somebody put a new curved one on too.
Oh.
This little one here you're talking about is like right here probably. This line right there. It looks like it's got new clamps on it.
That's
Yeah, that's the coolant return off the turbo.
yeah, the original about 2 years ago. Right as I pulled in to a hotel, I was like,
Really?
"What is that?" It was just.
Yeah.
So there was a guy right across the street. He just put a temporary one up. And
Okay.
I got that one from Volvo.
Yeah, the one from Volvo, the coolant can come off of the turbo. I'm talking like several hundred degrees. So the one from Volvo is double lined, and it comes across that long pipe to cool it before it gets back into the rest of the system.
Gotcha.
So it does some cooling as it travels across that pipe, and then when it hits the end of that pipe, it hits that double line, so it could take a lot of heat. I mean, there's times, post boost, that coolant may be, 400 or 500 degrees hitting that pipe. So if you try to put a normal line there, it might last a couple of weeks, but it normally don't last long.
Yeah, I made it back in California, and that part was waiting for me.
Oh, good. Yeah. I always encourage people, put the Volvo pipe there. Now, some people they like to put silicone there, and the silicone does okay, but I've seen silicone hoses explode. Now, if they're like good quality, like the DO88 or something like that, I've seen those last a long time. But the good old Volvo, I've never seen an old Volvo hose just split and dump all the coolant. I see them, they start leaking, and then you just deal with it, I've never seen them just catastrophically explode, except that heater core junction, which we just replaced.
Nice.
I've seen that.
So for the radiator,
I'm not that picky, but they're really not a lot of choices. I got my last one from O'Reilly's, and it did fit. I had to do a slight modification to it. I normally drop my oil cooler lines. I don't know how people feel about it here because it's hotter here, but the oil cooler system on this, where that is leaking from, it looks like the oil cooler junction.
okay.
So at the top of the radiator, you can see it here easy. See from here to there?
Yeah.
There's a pipe that travels down there, just a pipe with some fins in it, and the coolant from the radiator runs over it. And this side is for the transmission, to try to keep the transmission cool, and that side is for the engine oil to try to keep the engine oil cool. Now I bypass all mine, and I ran a temperature gauge on the oil to monitor how much higher that would run the oil temp, and it was just 10 degrees.
But now, what about out here when it's one?
I was in like 95-degree weather towing a car. So I towed a car like 350 miles in 90, 95-degree weather. So I do drive out here when it's 100, 105. And even at that, I could see my oil temp up around 220, 230, 225. I've never seen it really over 225. The only time I've ever seen it higher than that is I made a mistake and took a GPS shortcut through a mountain.
Okay.
And it seemed like I was like straight up in the air, and that freaking thing got up to about 250. 259. When I talked,
is that bad?
well, I talked to the oil lab, and they said full synthetic oil can go up around 450 before it starts breaking down.
Oh.
So I was like, well, I'm like 200 degrees. Oh, also what I did.
I'm trying to find a picture because I gotta.
Also what I did, I took an oil sample. I ran my oil 7,500 miles in the summer without the oil cooler on, towing a couple different tows. And I mean towing whole cars, not little trailers, towing whole Volvos. And my oil sample came back beautiful. It was like my engine had no adverse effect. The oil wasn't breaking down, nothing. So I just bypassed the oil cooler system. And some of these radiators, you could buy one with the oil cooler or without. The one that fits best for me, I don't even tell people where I get it because I don't want the guy to run out. But it's from the guy at Swedish Car Parts. He has the best ones left. But you could get one from O'Reilly's.
Well, because let's just say I order from FCP, it doesn't get until Monday or Tuesday. What's your schedule looking
I'm
like?
stuck here.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I visited a guy. He told me he wanted to sell 2 cars. We got to talking, now he wants me to fix them. because one of them was messed up. He bought a car with a bad transmission, and I'm like, dude, this transmission is bad. He's like, how can you tell? It's like it's not supposed to grind
What kind of
going
car?
in the gear. It's one of these.
Does he need a transmission?
Well, he needs a manual.
Oh,
It was manual swap, but every time you go in the fifth, the synchro's off and it grind. I mean third. Every time you go in there, it's
okay.
It's like I'm like, did you not hear that? And he's like, what? I said, dude, that synchro's gone. You're grinding gear. You're not supposed to grind gear. He's like, it's been doing that since I bought it. So the guy sold you a car with a bad transmission. Didn't say nothing, act like it was normal, and he just didn't know no better.
For him, that was his normal, and
Yeah, I mean, it makes it in the gear, but it's like grinding every time. I even like, one time I was careful. I like let off the gas, push the clutch all the way through the floor. And it's like, God dang, you've been driving like this for how long?
So when you said it got hot a couple times here and there in the summertime, my temp inside, it just says high. Have you ever seen it get that hot? I'm trying to find a picture. It'll take a minute.
Mine has gotten up to like, oh, I don't know. I don't watch that. You talking about the ambient temperature? Yeah. I've seen mine go up to like 120, 123 or something. It got higher than that.
I saw it like it was like 125, 126, and I looked down and said high.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang. I've seen it say low one time, but I thought it was like a electronic error. Dang, that's tough, man, when they get that hot. But yeah, I've driven mine all through the desert in the summer and with the oil cooler line locked up. I mean, I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm saying
But now it's probably a good time, right?
less.
One less thing to worry about.
That's like the second thing I do to a car. When I get a car, I change the heater core. Second thing I do is get rid of the oil cooler lines. But yours are not leaking, so it's not a big deal. But when they start leaking, it's like you can't buy good hoses anymore. Even the Volvo hoses, they're leaking within a year.
So would we use the same hoses that are on there?
Yeah, nothing looks like nothing's wrong with the hoses.
Okay.
But like the oil cooler line, if you want to drop that, we can drop that. But the radiator, man, I just.
Is there?
Yeah.
Do you have a link you could send me from like FCP, something you're familiar with, and just?
The Nissans is what I think FCP is selling.
Okay, so just do this is a 2.3.
Yeah, all of the turbo are
Okay.
the same. Matter of fact, you could probably, if you're going to drop the oil cooler line, you could probably get one without these connections, because this is what I think is leaking over there. Right where this goes through the plastic is supposed to be sealed. There's a gasket in there, and I don't know if the gasket on it is leaking or the plastic around it is rotting away. Because sometimes the plastic just gets worn out, mostly from people not using Volvo coolant out, from what I've known. But like I said, you see these tanks, man, sometimes the tanks just split open. I've seen all kinds of stuff on radiators. But when you're in the extreme heat around like this, I don't play with coolant leaks, man. It's just too hot out here.
Yeah,
I mean, you raise something another 50 degrees, and that's a big deal.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. The past 15 years, I don't think I ever changed that radiator.
You've had it that long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I mean,
And it's probably a Volvo radiator. Nope, it's a Nissan.
Nissan, okay.
Somebody put a Nissan in here. That's long for a Nissan.
okay.
I know mechanics. They don't even put Nissans in cars no more because the quality has dropped off so much. But it's like, what's our options? I mean, we don't have many options.
Does Volvo even make OEM for this anymore?
Nope. And if you get it from FCP, at least you got a lifetime warranty.
Got it.
You know.
Okay.
That's the at least thing. You know.
Look it up.
Let me see what they got. Put that on there? Okay.
Well, I think you brought it, right?
Yeah, I brought it with me. Yeah, it's here.
And then, so tranny, I mean, you got it in.
Yeah.
You get everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's my thing. I thought yesterday that you were you had decided to get a radiator because you asked me how to make it leak less. I said, don't drive it.
Yeah. You know what? I might have learned, just completely forgot.
Yeah. So I kind of, drug a little bit. We went and took care of laundry, stuff like that.
Oh, did you go to that place?
We ended up going to a place close to the casino where we're staying.
Okay.
And that's cool. And then it's like, you don't want to fill it all up and then drain it back out.
100%.
So I'll do everything except put the coolant in.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we'll drop the radiator out, put it in, and fill up with coolant. In less than an hour, hour and a half, we'll be ready to drive it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that popped up on your radar that you think?
I made a little list, but nothing was like serious. Me too. Where do we put that list at? Is it in the car? In the computer
business
bag?
bag.
In my bag?
In the business bag.
Okay, let me grab it.
You found it?
Yeah, it's on a little clip.
Maybe I have a question.
It's got a decent rating on it. It should be a safe place. All right, so I think you should get a cabin air filter.
Okay.
Your cabin air filter goes under here. 850 didn't have them for some reason. And so dirt gets sucked down in there and gets, fills up your vent system.
Wow.
But worse than that, it wears out fans. I don't know if your fan squeaks or anything, but usually having a cabin air filter in there, it helps your fan last longer. So you may never have to replace a fan. But it goes under here, but in like the S&P 70s, it actually had a cartridge for
Gotcha.
it. So
this you would just place in there?
yeah, you pull this, it's got this little like cup in there right now. You pull up the cup, you put in the cabin air filter cartridge, drop a cabin air filter in there, replace it every other year. So,
When you do it, just shoot me the link. I'll order it.
all right.
And then this looks good. I think I got a few of these in there.
Yeah, this one is actually cracking. I put the cracks on there.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they start cracking.
Let me see what I got. I gotta
Yeah.
dig out.
Yeah, let me get it out of here. Huh?
Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah, I guess I'll stop this. You need to get.
It went backward.
All right, man. It did not terminate my live, which is fortunate. Hello from Switzerland. You've been hitting the casino, haven't you? No, man. I don't play that. All right, thank you. Woo woo. Naturally inspired. Do you think that if I add a turbo, it will go wrong? I don't advise adding the turbo to non-turbo cars. Tomorrow is finally the day I can take out the T5R from hibernation. Thanks for your manual swap. You go, Sebastian. Just wanted to watch you. I'm in the middle of a head install, about to torque the bolts. Had a burnt valve. Ouch. Yeah, I was upside down. Stream doesn't work for me. All right. Because I went off for a little while, I'm back. Let me get back with it. And I am getting ready to wire the speed sensor wires into the transmission into the ABS computer. You need help or are you okay?
No, under 21, that hotel.
Huh?
Minimum checking age.
Is she not 21?
Checking, oh,
Huh?
checking, it means her, right? At
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah, she's 21. She can check in. Yeah, they're talking about minors going in there and causing a bunch of problems. We're not talking about people her age. She's fine. And she can check in with a baby. They don't care if she got a baby or not.
How do I know? How can I get it?
I told you to call them. Because if you do it and she don't have an ID, they may not take it. So I would call them and say, hey, my daughter's on her way there. How can I get this from
They won't give me the price, then I'm just $35.
Okay, so then take your chance. I don't know what to tell you. But if you don't have the ID, or just send her the link, say, here, check in here, here's the money. And send her the link, let her do it herself. She's grown. Tell her to pull over and do it. Do. All right. Speed sensor wire. Yes, we have a green wire and a yellow wire like the last car did. So we're going to wire these up to this plug here. But I don't want to get my hands dirty for some reason. Let me find some rubber gloves. I had some here.
With a picture of her ID and her email, and just a
Okay.
I can look it with my card, right?
I don't know, honey. I would imagine you should be able to. I don't see why not. Nice, crispy zip ties. Oops. That was nice. The latch on that is just crispy. Crispy. That one too.
Probably I'm getting all that ordered.
Do what?
I got it all ordered, but the radiator, I found this one on Rock Auto.
Uh-huh.
Seems to be similar. The difference on this one, this is 65539A.
Oh, I found, that was changed exactly 10 years ago, February 16th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
So the people I got this from, there were two doctors who both got sick.
Oh, really?
The guy that used to work on it for them, a shop called Cars, they
In-
do like all high-end.
In town here?
Yeah. But
Okay.
they happened to know him because I think they had like Porsches and Rolls Royces.
Okay.
So he worked on this for them, and they just
Okay.
they both
They
got
had
sick,
him
I
good.
guess.
Wow.
So yeah, but I got a receipt from.
I mean, but
2016.
I was just saying it wasn't an FCP lifetime warranty one then.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so, because this one's about $30 cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, that one has all the lines in it, and it looks like it looks to built the same. Does it say who made it?
Same Nissan,
Oh, well,
but
sheesh.
I just don't, so.
Yeah, that should be the
what am I
same
saying
radiator.
before?
Yeah, I mean, those don't matter. We're not gonna use those.
Oh,
But
okay,
if it's a Nissan's, it should work.
okay, yeah, cause they were,
And how much are they selling it for?
135.
Dude, Rock Auto sometimes clearance stuff out. I mean, I've bought fuel pump from a Bosch fuel pump for like $12. You know, so yeah, it pays to check with them. And if it's a trusted brand, I'll just do it.
Cause then, see, this one's weird.
Yeah, because sometimes they get old stock because people are not buying from them and they don't know why. And that old stock, there's nothing wrong with that stuff.
Cause then they have this Nissan's for $80 more.
And that looks like a manual or an NA one.
Manual transmission,
Yeah,
turbo.
yeah,
So I'll just go with the other one.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they're the same thing. There's no difference in them.
got it. Alright, yeah, we'll get all this stuff. Everything should be here by Wednesday.
Yeah. Probably be here before then. Just let me know when it's here so I could come by and knock it out.
Oh, did you get my message about the XC60, that little bolt?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did you get, is that part, it's something you ordered that's coming in or what?
Yeah, but it won't be here. It's come from Lithuania. So I guess the part it comes with, stock is plastic. It's like a little nut,
Uh-huh.
and there's a little play in the wheel.
In the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's common.
Is it on the rack or where's it
On
at?
the rack. So it's
Really?
on the rack, under a sway bar, I guess.
Is it something you gotta pull the rack off or you just pull the gooseneck off?
Let me find out. I'll find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that part might literally take a month to get here for a little nut.
Wow. And it's play in the whole steering column, not just the steering wheel.
Correct, just a little.
Okay.
It's. If you didn't tell me about it, I might not have noticed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. But
You just bought it?
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove it a while ago. They weren't ready to let it go.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess his wife got a company car from her job.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, if you're still interested, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's only been owned by Volvo mechanics, two of them.
Oh, wow.
So you know how that, if you're a Volvo mechanic at Volvo, you're getting perfect parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you hope.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and yeah, you know, most of them, that's what they're going to get their parts from and do it because they're getting the stuff at
Cost.
dealer cost, you
Yeah.
know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Dealer cost. Yeah, they made a mistake one day and gave me the receipt with the dealer cost numbers on there.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, I was extremely disappointed in my pricing
Yeah.
because I found out that the dealers they don't have to do recommended pricing; they can do whatever pricing for their market.
Yeah, of course.
And man, there's some of them, man, they triple the price of those parts.
Oh, they make money out. That's why service writers, man, they, I know a few mechanics that switch to service writing,
Uh huh.
and it's, solely, you know, they want to make more money. They, some of these writers make some big money, man.
Oh, really? Because they selling the parts in the service.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I see them sometimes selling stuff that they broke. I'm like, wait a minute, you broke that. Like, why are you trying to sell me something that you freaking broke?
You know,
Well,
I found some thermostats. Oh, I can't find any work on the thermostat on this, so we'll replace that.
yeah, half the time I open them up, they're freaking broken in there. Some guy opened one up, he's like, man, I couldn't believe this thing was broken. I said, man, I see that all the time. But the Volvo ones, they just don't overheat your car.
So don't get an aftermarket one.
I don't, man. I seen a guy, he had one in there 3 months later, blew the head on his car over a $34 thermostat at the
Yeah,
time.
that's,
You know, and this guy was selling, I use these thermostats in my own car, they're great. Blew the head, and I seen that thermostat was stuck. I was like,
oh, and then these spark plugs, they were done exactly 3 years ago, February 23. I think I told you, I had a problem with this car one time. This black shit was blowing out of the,
exhaust
yeah, what it was the upper boot.
was torn.
Yeah. That
On
was
the turbo hose?
Yep, that was restricting it.
Wow.
And then they cleared it out. I think they used some seafoam and put some new plugs in there.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an incline on the 215.
Uh-huh.
That's 45. What's going on? And then I got rid of the video, but it looked like coffee grounds coming out of the exhaust.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I never saw that.
You know what else the guy told me to do? One of my buddies says he gets a lot of his Volvo parts off of eBay.
I've gotten a few things in the, when I had my first 850 back in like 02, 03, I got some things off of eBay.
No, I mean like these are Volvo Blue Book parts that people get, they don't install, and then they sell them on eBay. Like 30 cents on the dollar and stuff. I was like, man, that's crazy. It's a good deal. So I'm gonna start checking there before I pull the trigger on ordering parts.
Once you find one good, reseller, you get everything.
So instead of cutting this wire and stripping it, I'm shaving the wire and I'm gonna wrap a wire around it. Do-do-do-do. Electrical. Somebody sent me a text I couldn't make heads or tails of. Do. Man, this wire is long. I don't think I need much wire, maybe a foot to complete this connection I want to make. And I don't have the other end of this plug, so I'm gonna cut and splice here. And this thing is nasty. Yuck, yuck. Oh, even though the wires are thin, they're hard. Do I have any more of these wire connectors in the car? Them out of blue.
Which one?
Blue?
No, the only ones you have in
I didn't have two sets of these. I thought I had two of those in there.
No, I put them together.
It's like the solder ran the wrong direction. Put a little tape on that one. Might have a burr of the wire coming through the heat shrink. So what else she doing up there? She just going up there to get away from home? Oh, that's right, the zoo. Are they gonna get there in time for the zoo to be open? Or y'all just do it tomorrow?
Because if you have points, she's not going to the zoo today. She's gonna get there until 5, 6. She's going tomorrow.
You trying to buy her tickets to the zoo?
No, just get her a hotel at the entrance of Sunnytown. And tomorrow, get her a hotel.
She gonna stay 2 nights?
I don't know what.
What are you talking about buying her 2 nights hotel for? That's what you just said. Buy her a hotel for 2 nights. weekend is the worst. That's where everybody travels and goes off on the weekend.
This one says 100 the night. And I give details. It's about to 138. What you see is what you pay. 138 total. You have points for Holiday Inn Express, right?
Huh?
You have points for Holiday Inn Express?
Yeah. Choice, Holiday Inn Express, and Best Western. We should have points at all three of those places.
There's one Holiday Inn Express. And even though if I book it with any of these things, or it has to be straight with Holiday Inn.
Well, to use my points, it gotta be booked straight through IHG, which is their rewards app. You get the hotel name and address or whatever?
Yeah.
They have rooms available tonight?
I don't know.
You try to book it for tonight and see what Phil said. Check in, check out.
I want with breakfast.
There it is, February what? Yeah,
No,
103? That's cheap.
no one with breakfast.
Honey, they all have breakfast.
No, not all of them.
So you trying to book 2 nights or one?
Tonight.
Tonight? What's the address?
It's.
All right,
Thank you.
what's up, Doc? because my wife is asking me to do stuff. That's why I'm pausing the stream. Man, this stuff is dirty. Even the wiring is oily. Oily. This is gonna be way down here. So I'm gonna run this wire up here. I didn't run my wire long enough. Crap. Maybe I did. Yeah, let me go this way. That might be okay. Might have enough wire. Yeah, I think I got enough wire. Take it behind here and up through here. Running the wire for my speed signal, which is different on the 95 and older cars. Trying not to get my hands dirty, that's not working. Open this up, tuck them in there and close that back and tape it back. Run the wires through there, up to here, and tie them on where I got this at. Yellow on the brown, green on the black. I think I'm gonna put some solder on this. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to. Go get my soldering iron. I found my sealant in my electrical bag, looks like. That's just what I just bought. Got a Milwaukee soldering iron here. Let me grab a battery. This thing sucks down batteries pretty quick. Find some solder here. Where's my solder at? It's ready to solder, but I don't have solder. Let me go find some solder. You know where my roll of solder is?
The roll of what?
I'm looking, I'll see it.
In the box.
I had some thin solder
Mm-hmm.
in a little tiny tube. I think I might have left it at home
Yeah.
with the, oh, this is the electrical thing I was looking for. I was cutting wires like I did if I found this. All right, got the solder, Milwaukee soldering tool on, got a little flux. Oh, this flux is melted in here. And this solder kind of looks like plumbing solder.
Hello. I'm still not. It's just. Hold on.
It's melting. Don't look like it's going in my wire though. I got some on my wire that time. All right. Got one done, one to go. Put some flux on this thing. All right, I feel better having that soldered. And let me tell you, man, that thing eats batteries quick, that Milwaukee soldering. Yeah. All right, we should have a good speed signal. I did it like I did the last one, the last 95. All right, let's tape them up, close them up. Tape them up, close them up. Okay, we are in it. Close this back up. Do 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 do. All right, where's the top of this thing at? Here it is. Lock this back down first. It's an ABS computer, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna put a zip tie around there. Let me go find my zip ties. For some reason, Meet the bought colorful zip ties. I have no idea why. All right. This looks like where this thing goes, but it feels like it should be back further. All right, I think I got the 2 zip ties on. Put a zip tie around here and then tape it. Well, actually, these are just taped, so let me just tape those. And if you say, man, he's taking a long time to do that, you are right, because I am slow as crap with some things. Some things I am slower than others with. Make sure I get it right. And nobody has to come back in here and fix it. That's the plan. That's the plan. When it's fixed once and for all. Now, is it possible that I mess something up? Somebody had to come behind me and fix something? Absolutely. Is it likely? Not really. Not on stuff that I've done a few times. I try to be careful so that it's done right. And nobody has to come in here behind me to fix it. It's just the way I try to get it done. Boom. That should be fixed. All right, what's next? I want to get a turbo line down here on the turbo because it doesn't have one. Let me get my glasses, need my flashlight, and get that on. Because there wasn't a boost line on the turbo at all. It's just open. I don't know if it pulled off of there or somebody forgot to put one on there. It doesn't even have evidence that there was one on there. Let me wipe that off. Turbo boost vacuum port wide open. Also, there's usually a deal there. I don't see that. And I need to get these wires off of the transmission. I got the clutch line through there. Let me connect this clutch line on. All right. Wow, that just fell off. Put it in here. Try to brace it in place. Alright, that's snapped on. And the line in place. So we are ready to bleed the clutch system. Get this. You got her figured out, taken care of.
Chicken, you're doing a good job.
Did you come over here and fart? Huh?
What?
Did you fart?
No.
Oh.
How are we gonna do that? Not you. Just checking your work. No, I don't pay you today.
Y'all get the ring situated, figured out, or she's got it?
No, she's still doing. She said Bucky's that Mari was crying because he didn't want to leave Bucky's without Bucky.
Oh, they had the mascot there?
Yes. He didn't want to leave without Bucky. He wanted to take Bucky with him. Did you know?
Is it running?
Right here.
Or
That's
just
how
there?
they have oil like on the sides. Under there. Yeah.
So the radiator hose, the clamp is hanging off of it. I wonder how many years that's been like that. See the clamp?
Cool.
It's supposed to be all the way to this line. It's all the way to the end coming off. All right, let me hook up the cables. Get my gloves back on.
Yeah, good idea.
So I got this wiring done up here. So that should be good. I had to figure out how to get these wires over here away from the linkage. That should do it.
You're gonna put a zip tie?
Zip tied to the radiator hose? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, they're still near it. The radiator. And these loose. I got black ones now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just used, you can see these blue ones
Let me
here.
get it down.
This sun is burning my foot.
I know.
The sun coming in the garage, burning my right foot. I mean, God dang. The soldering iron is still hot. Still got a red light on. I put up a pad to block the sun from hitting my shoe. Of course, I got steel in my shoe. Steel toe shoes on. So if I kick something, it doesn't hurt my foot. All right. Let me reach down here and grab these cables. I guess I could put my electrical stuff away, my wiring and my soldering, and stay ahead of being clean. We didn't stop at a Buc-ee's with Maury? Huh? We didn't stop at a Buc-ee's with Maury? No. I think we did. He must have been asleep. Or maybe not that trip. I can't imagine not going to a Buc-ee's. Easy eat stuff. Yeah, you can tie that on your stuff. I don't think anybody else wants to see it. Fluorescent tie on their stuff.
So I can find it.
You're not supposed to see this.
They can say, oh, he's right there. That was me, that. That was me, then her fluorescent tie. I don't know, battery.
I got battery charger there.
Let me see the book.
Oh, plug that? My battery charger not plugged in. You want a cord?
I'm gonna see
There's
them
one right
outside.
there.
I'm gonna see them outside.
The white cord is, go around that way.
Huh?
Go around that way, this is in the way.
I'm sitting in that corner.
Okay.
Go that way. Sorry.
Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? My cables. Wow, my cables are way down there. Ugh. I need my cables up there. Alright, on your cables. One, of course, is driver's side, the other one's passenger side. The driver's side one has yellow on it. The passenger side one has padding on it. And the one I'm looking at here both of them needs a bearing in them. Let me grab my bearings and press those in. Crap, I gotta pee. Time is it? 5 o'clock yet? Vita, what time is it?
3:53.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to take a pee break.
You what?
Sooner or later. Alright. These are the bearings I put in the end of the cables. Because the rubber bushings get worn, I got them on my website. I use these to press them in. Sometimes you take a piece of sandpaper and clean out the hole in the cable where the rubber was, because this doesn't hurt. I don't see the sandpaper. I had sandpaper here. Oh, here's some. Got a piece of sandpaper, roll it up a little bit, and run it in here. Clean this hole out. So you can press your bearings in there. If you don't have good bushings in here, or they're busted or whatever, your shifter will be sloppy. And that's why some people think they need a short shifter kit, but really they're bushings. And these cable ends are worn out. So clean them out a little bit. Open it up a little bit if you have to. Press these in. Don't sand away too much because then the bearings are not tight. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze these in. Tight fit. Very tight fit. Try not to damage the bearings when you're doing it. Try to go in as straight as you can. You can also push these in with a C-clamp. Probably the best way to push them in straight. C-clamp. Probably what I should go get. C-clamp. Push them in nice and straight. Yeah, let me see if I can find my C-clamp. My C-clamp in the side of the trailer. Mita, my C-clamp in the side of the trailer.
Yes. Behind
The blue,
no, this one.
the gray one.
Yeah.
On the outside where I can find it easy.
No.
Over where the ladder is.
No. Let me help you. Towards the chicken. So I got to assist you.
Thank you.
My king.
C-clamp to the rescue. One pressed in, one to go. Perfect. All right, if I can get the clamp position on the second one, it's going in crooked. Should have started it in first with the pliers. Trying to get it straightened out. It's not straightening out. It's going in crooked more. All right, I got it straightened out. Alright, I gotta get the rest of the way in. Alright, going in nice and easy now. I got it straightened out. So what buckets did they go to? All right, those are in. Time to clip them in. And the vent cap to the transmission is missing. Time to lock the cables into the bracket. Put away my heat gun. Has anyone found a substitute to the transmission vent cap? Oops. Yeah, wait. Got an oil container leaking. This is what the bushing looks like that goes into the shift cable, and it goes on the automatic too. Do-do-do-do. Lock one cable in place. It clips to lock the cables in place. Those things are hard to get out. Better put in when you don't have nothing else above them yet. Right now, I already got my airbox tube in. That's the problem. Problem tapping them on. That thing's not wanting to go down. Man, this thing doesn't even seem like it's going down at all. Wow. It's going down now, crooked. Ouch. That thing is. And on the right side of it. It's going, it's locked in. A little crooked. Straighten it out a little bit. Oh, it's almost straight. Pretty straight. Alright, it's locked all the way down and almost perfectly straight. It ain't going nowhere. Let me hit this one a little bit more. Alright, the other one's all the way in. Okay. Cables are in position. Now, I normally like to put a washer under these cable connector so they don't sit too far and rub against the thing. So let me get a couple washers to put over there and put the cables on. What's that piece of sandpaper I had? The one on the passenger side is tight. Going on the transmission. I don't know if it's got paint on it or what the deal is.
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing that I know of.
No. No. Never heard of it. No. Why? You found one? You found that one? Or? Did you try it? No, I have never heard of it. Let's try it to see if they have rooms. Okay. Let's try it. A ver si lo puedes rentar. Okay.
Washer kit. Do. Good thick washer. One will be enough on the bottom. And then one on the top. You know what? It seemed like a big washer for that. Freaking exhaust manifold stud washer. Those seem perfect. Let me see how that'll work. Wow. I think those are perfect. It's not. Perfect spacer washers. The one on the passenger side is not falling down on the thing easy enough. All right, man, that looks perfect for the washer that belongs on there and the clip. Big washer. Cable clip. Ouch, the glove gets stuck in there. All right, that worked out perfect. Let me get the other washer and clip for this other side. Where's all the manual swap hardware?
Right there. In the little can.
In the can?
The little part?
The manual swap program. All right. Thanks. Find a clip for this thing. Sit down and do this.
What, you need something to put them on?
Huh?
You need something to put them on?
Nope.
Okay, we might gotta put
This washer and this clip.
anybody, baby?
Hey, well, I'm gonna put this on.
No.
What is that?
You know what it is.
Huh?
No, your hair is dirty.
The clamp system, clamping the harness out of the way off of manual 850. Here's the other washer and clip for this. And the cables are installed. Looks like I have the cables twisted. One over top of the other. Let's see if that matters. No, I don't. They're right. Okay, cables are in. I think I'm gonna go finish the inside, but I think I need to go use the bathroom. So we're gonna shut down the video, go use the bathroom, come back and finish the inside and most of the outside.